I think it's the moving around that helps you keep fit, Gentleman Brooks. Oh, it's a Pikachu. Pikachu? Meet Mrs. Rossetti. I see. You're gonna do that to me, are ya? Oh dear. There we go. A good game. Such battle will get the blood flowing quickly. Like a Lapras? Yeah, that's your hint that HM moves are more or less permanently learned. No, I'm a little bit way too late for the party. And I don't remember what I was saying. Oh well. Another Pikachu, eh? Come on out, Mrs. Rossetti. Okay, now I remember. I remember in the original Gen 1 games, if a Pokemon learned a HM move, they knew it permanently. Oops, sorry, did not mean to hit the up button. I think it was in Gen 2 when Game Freak introduced the move deleter. Oh, next attack, okay. I guess maybe that depends on your Pokemon. Strong if you want to go forth and conquer all your battles, but rare for collectors. Yeah, probably rare. In my case. Of course. You wanna play with me? Insomnia? Fine. Yeah, shouldn't have roared. Yeah, on the off chance anyone watching this is unfamiliar with the concept of HMs, I'm not kidding when I say that when a Pokemon learned an HM, they knew it for good. It literally cannot be overridden by anything. Yeah, no. And that means no replacing the move with a move or leveling up or with a TM. So if you had a Pokemon that learned an HM move that you no longer wanted to know, honestly your best bet was to use a different Pokemon. as disappointing as it is to hear that. And if you used a HM on your starter, you were effectively finding either starting a new game or finding a fresh cartridge. Great with you. Thank you. Beggars, choosers. Hey, I'm sure you've heard this saying. Sounds like fun. Not yet. Oh boy, he is not kidding when he says rare. Oh, wait a minute. You have pickup. Thanks, dollar coin. That's fine. Oh. Oh no! This was the way to go! Yes. Okay. That was a crit, and that was not a flinch. Sorry, dollar coin. So it's a quick attack party you want? Okay, I'll have a quick attack party with you. Works for me. Alright, Kite. Insomnia, this is a job for you. Nice. Kadabra. So, what is Psychic weak against? Looking at my card again, the Bug, Ghost, and Dark. You've got Bite. And you have a Confusion. But confused, I am not. But disabled, I am. Well, Bite those anyways. Ow. Well, that still worked out. So, Ivysaur. Kazooie. Well, good news is Kazooie is faster. The bad news is Ivysaur used the Leech Seed on my bird. Thank goodness I missed. And that back door. Crap. I need a time to look at my chart anyway, so Ivysaur's well, okay. Ivysaur is going to be weak to fire, ice, poison, and bug. I only have one of those moves readily available. And it ain't strong. But it's a bit of healing. There's that. I shouldn't be surprised. I'm actually not surprised. I'm actually annoyed. Okay, Shroomhead, I need you to wake up yesterday. Are those mushrooms on the back, on your back, just acting as padding? There we go. Thanks. Later. So this was the way to go, like I said. But I'm not done here. I gotta say, that battle against Goofy went really well. Oh. Nice use of wordplay there. I see. Sailor Duncan. Yeah, let's go for it. Nice. You got this, dollar coin. It's all you. This scratch will work out. Nice. A shelter. Naturally speaking, you're probably going to have a high-ish defense. Ooh, that worked. Well, I said naturally speaking. Oh, yes. Good job, dollar coin. Ah. Please stop impaling dollar coin with icicles. I don't think you know, or yeah, poison points. That was a crit. Okay. Sweet. You say there's a battle and go hand in hand in this world? Dollar coin, I think you're up for the task. Yeah, we're good. No defense? No problem. Right, good battle. I think I'll pass. But thank you for the invite. Real quick. Yeah, I just wanted to check that. Go! Is that why your door's unlocked? Well... not much to say about these string of events. Well, I know I've mentioned it in an earlier episode, but oh, that ain't good. I do kind of miss the feature of all Pokemon in your party getting experience after a battle. I've seen, okay, I've not seen very many arguments for or against it, because I rarely ever seek out other folks' opinions online. I've heard some folks complaining about that, but the only real argument I've bothered to listen to being that it's not real, not exactly realistic. Because we got one Pokemon doing the battling and the other 5 or so hanging out in their Pokeballs. And I'm pretty sure someone has argued that it's also helps root or kind of ruins the immersion. But these RPGs can take a good long time as it is. I know there's the experience share in this game. It kind of sort of worked. Well, actually it did work. At least in the original Gen 1 games. If I recall, the way it worked was... well, it worked exactly how experience goes these days. Oh. Only back then it was not the most convenient. If I recall, and I'm going purely off of memory on this one. Ooh, Darkmon's pulled up. If your Pokemon out in the party gained experience, oh, there's payday. Sweet. We'll be fine. This is gonna get me some money. But the way experience here worked back then was, yes, the main Pokemon got 20% experience, and everyone else got 50%. But the text wouldn't say everyone else got 58% experience. It would say Pokemon got so much experience thanks to experience share. And Pokemon got experience thanks to experience share. And then Pokemon got experience thanks to experience share. However, based on how many times, or how many additional Pokemon you had in your party that were not fainted. There's the rest. I ain't using that. So yeah, experience share was a bit of a hindrance back then. That's all good. Hello! Throw money at all your problems and it'll somehow disappear. I'm sure that's a strange lesson to pick up from watching a cat throw money at a such a cool. is actively trying and succeeding at poisoning Dollar Coin. Okay, Shroomhead. Oh, you bum! You absolute bum! I'm looking at something here. Okay. Yeah, just bullet seed. Sorry. I keep hitting the L and or R buttons. Shroomhead gained a level. Let's bring out Insomnia, why not? And Insomnia is confused. Okay. I gotta be honest, those icicle spears aren't exactly doing much if it takes 3 to deal 2 damage. Okay. You got this, Insomnia. I believe in you. Okay. Kazooie. I'm taking no chances. Quick attack. Sweet. Let's see here. Yeah, you're poisoned. And Bug does not affect water. Oh. Yeah, Bug type does not. Bug type moves does not affect water. Well, what does? This is just normal damage. Yeah, I'll just keep Kazooie out. I forgot to start you nose recover. Just quick attack. Might as well take care of this battle. Of the 2 cruise ships I've been on, I do not ever recall seeing a plank. I was about to say a pirate ship. It would be very concerning if I saw a pirate ship while out on a cruise. There are some sorts of pirates I'd rather not see. Like stereotypical sailing pirates, port pirates. Ooh, Dollar Coin through a level. I'm sure I've seen some, or seen such interacted with some, digital pirates. I'll leave that to your imagination. Also, good thing I'm heading back up anyways. Sorry, dollar coin. For a good while, I was really into the band Ailstorm. This is the way to go. But I've not really listened to their music in a good while. Well, not since their frontman turned out to be a racist asshole. I haven't heard much about that. Granted, it was years ago, but I haven't heard much about that. But I haven't listened to Ailstorm or Gloryhammer. As a result, you know, fighting moves. I still listen to Wizard Throne every now and then. Primarily when running. Because as I saw that band's frontman left, and not much has come from Wizard Throne. It is understandable because the frontman from Ailstorm was a founding member of that band. And I was on autopilot there. Oh well, I'll just guess you. And yeah, Wizard Throne's been rather inactive for a good while. Okay, how did I hit that button? At least I haven't seen anything from Wizard Throne as of late. It really sucks because Wizard Throne was promising to be a really fun band to be into. Fighting moves, okay. Yeah, you're fine. It's somewhat related, kerfuffle. Before, said person's, was revealed to be an asshole. Gloryhammer, somewhat unceremoniously, fired their lead singer. Thomas Winkler, I think his name is. Yeah, let's bite the shoulder. Nice try. He went on to be a founding member for Angus McSix. Honestly, I like their music. Dollar coin, please quit hurting yourself. I know I'm talking about non-Pokemon things here. But I like metal. I'm a metalhead. I'm actually waiting for the second album to come out. Well, the last I checked, the album I pre-ordered is on its way. So I figure here in a couple of days I'll be able to, excuse me. Here in a couple of days I'll be able to load up onto my computer via iTunes. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to that cabin and I'll call it an episode here. So, join me next time for when I finish exploring SSN and try to take on Lieutenant Surge. Keyword being try. My name is Vargas, and I thank you for your time.